Hey everyone, this is Adam with the Adam Lee team and Keller Williams Realty East Valley. This is the December 2013 video newsletter. Last one of the year. As always, we're going to start off with some market statistical information. The first which we kind of expected, number of listings have gone up. They went up in November, which is pretty common for this time of year regardless of the market. Even in the hot markets, it tends to slow down during November and December. So the number of listings are up by about 2,500, which is a pretty significant number. That's what we expect. A lot of people hold off too on putting homes on the market in December, which there's pros and cons definitely to putting your home on the market in December versus January. One of the cons of putting your property on your home on the market in January is the fact that that's when most people do. So we really see a flood of people putting their homes on in January. So the sold information, sold listings were down in November, so more homes were put on the market than were sold, which is to be expected. But it's also, the market has slowed substantially. We saw kind of a flat line from back in September. So September, October, November, it's been pretty flat, and I'd imagine that we're going to see that flat through December, and we may see a pickup. If you watched the previous video, I talked a little bit about the Dodd-Frank Act. That will be coming into play. So again, as of now, it's set to start January 10th, 2014. Watch the last video if you have any questions on that. If you have any further questions, please give us a call. Let us walk you through it of what it's going to look like. Whether you're looking to buy or sell in 2014, you want to be aware of that. So, active list price. So the active listing price has gone up, meaning people are putting their homes on the market and they're still pricing ahead of the market. And where that's a problem is you don't want to have your home too high, or you're just not going to get the showings. You're not going to get the activity on your home that you need in order for it to sell. That being said, the sold to list ratio is down. It's just over 95% right now, where it was about 96%, which means as people keep pricing their homes too high, the buyer's not willing to pay for that. They're not going to overpay for a property just because it's on the market. The buyer nowadays is more savvy than they ever have been. So if you're looking at selling your home, or if you're one of our clients who are currently on the market, you really need to be aggressive on how you price your home, or it's just not going to sell. So that being said, the days on market, the length the home is on the market is about the same. It's around 65 days, but which is not a week. So I think that there has to be some realistic expectations when it comes to selling your home, that it's not going to sell in a week unless it's extremely well priced and extremely upgraded. It's probably not going to sell in a week. You got to be realistic. So depending on what your time frame is, that's how aggressive you're going to be with your pricing and your pricing strategy. So keep that in mind. In January, what you're going to see is you're going to see a flood of homes hit the market. So you either have to be the best house in the neighborhood, or you got to be the best price in the neighborhood. You have to have something extra, and that comes into play a lot when you're running your numbers and you're trying to figure out even if you should put your home on the market. You want to make sure that you're running your numbers off of kind of the lowest common denominator of, hey, this is what we'll probably put on the market, but this is probably what we're going to be getting for it. You just want to have realistic information. So again, if you have any questions on the statistical information for your specific area or subdivision, please give us a call, shoot us an email, shoot me a text, so we can get you the right information. Don't be looking on Zillow. Don't just look at other homes that have been put on the market, because that's only so relative. Just because someone puts a house on the market for $450,000 doesn't mean that it's worth $450,000. It could be very well be worth $420,000 or even $4,000, but someone's just kind of found an agent who will throw it up there with anything. So last but not least, obviously it's December. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever it may be that you celebrate. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Take this opportunity this month to do some service, show people some charity, and you'll find that December is going to be a very pleasant month. So again, we're always grateful for the referrals that we receive. We've received a lot this month, and we're truly grateful for them. So make it a great December, and I'll see you next year.